Meenakshi, and Sip Nagaraj. So everybody is not aware that this call is preponed, but you are, and therefore you are here, and so we will not wait. We are going to get started. I'm just start getting Instagram switched on with your permission, and then my dear friends. So here you are, the subject of today's discussion: all the greatest enemies that can become our greatest friends. Do you know what are those greatest enemies that can become our greatest friends? So, who would try to attempt this? Our greatest enemies that can become our greatest friends. So, I have got uh, Premchandji. Premchandji, kaun hai? What are our greatest enemies that can become our greatest friends? Premchandji,
जहाँ
administrator.
तक जहाँ तक हम एनिमी है वो तो मतलब माइजरी ऑफ माइंड है एंड ईगो है
Correct.
दो हैं मगर मैं एक क्वेश्चन और पूछना चाहता हूँ प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी
हाँ जी.
regarding my yesterday's query be specific what should I use I am safe or other thing
I
which is
answered you.
better
In WhatsApp, I answered you, na?
तो I am safe
आपने मुझे मेरा जवाब सुना व्हाट्सएप में जवाब सुना
वो मैं समझ में नहीं आया गुरुदेव excuse me
when you are used to saying hari om you must
yes
say
sir
hari om I am nothing dear
अच्छा
Sip, you are everything
ये तो
hari
मैं
om
सोते टाइम
hari om
ये
I
तो मैं
am nothing I am nothing you are everything my dear Sip.
ये तो मैं सोते टाइम कर लेता हूँ मगर बाकी तो आई एम से भी करूँ ना
देखिए आई एम से बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है हरि ओम सिप यू आर एवरीथिंग हरि ओम सिप यू आर एवरीथिंग हरि ओम सिप इन ऑल हरि ओम सिप इन ऑल ठीक है
यस सर
एंड योर आंसर
तो आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग यू मतलब I am asking you only all the full day I should use I am safe. While sleeping only I use Hari Om I am nothing.
Premchand ji, if Hari Om.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We have got after Premchand ji, he gave us the answer. Rajesh Rao.
सर प्रणाम शिवम
सर शिवम सर बोलो
सर वो हरिओम जो है ना वो जगह देख के बोलना चाहिए सर क्योंकि एक जोक है बोले यूएस में किसी का एक्सीडेंट हो गया तो उसको एम्बुलेंस में रखा तो वो हरि ओम कर रहा था तो उसको घर ले गए हॉस्पिटल नहीं ले गए बोला
तो प्रेमचंद जी सुनेगा आपकी बात तो हाँ
तो सर बोलिए बेसिकली दिस 5 enemies काम क्रोध लोभ मद मत्सर्य these are actually
how can they become our best friends? What are the
best
greatest
because
that can become our best friends?
Sir, they say that no emotion is negative emotion, but how you handle it becomes positive.
No, but I'm asking you, I agree that these are enemies. I agree. How can these enemies become our best friends? Answer that question.
Kama should become a desire, mumuksutvam. Krodha should become not achieving my goals. For that.
Okay.
Whatever this is there, मेरी इच्छा इतनी शक्ति है कि until I realize that I am not the mind and the body, I will not leave it.
But that is a different, what you are saying is a different connotation. These kama, krodha, lobha, moha, ahankar, ego, matsarya, jealousy. What jealousy? Okay, give me an answer. Jealousy mein kya, what you will turn to?
Jealousy should become an inspiration. You know, Bliss is staying in Canada. I should not be jealous of Bliss. I say, I will also visit Canada and I will also stay in Canada. So that becomes inspiration for me.
Okay, good. I appreciate your paradigm. Let me see how close it is to the answer. You can come back in the end to see whether it matches the answer. Okay. Thank you, sir. Meenakshi. Meenakshi is there. Meenakshi, Rutanu, and Krishna. Meenakshi, thank you, Shayad. Thank you, Premchandji. Meenakshi, Rutanu, Krishna.
Hi, sir. So, sir, as for me, I think मन is the biggest enemy, mind basically. So मन, जैसा जब हम सोचते हैं कि मन ही सब कुछ कराता है, काम क्रोध मान लोभ सब कुछ मन से आता है. And
Correct.
today I felt, in fact, just before this call, I did 35 minutes of meditation. In my whole life, I never did this.
Okay. So
So
how
it
did you
was
do?
like,
What is
so it was like, पहले मैंने मन को बोला आने दो, जो आता है आने दो. And I felt like सब कुछ आया मेरे मन में. What I'm doing, what all around me, my office, family, and all, सब कुछ. Then धीरे धीरे I eliminated everything. Like, no, I'm this, I'm the Atma and all. 35 minutes was biggest time. I mean, I cannot say it in feelings and words, but I felt it. Like, इतना लंबा टाइम मैंने कभी मेडिटेशन नहीं किया. I was
okay?
just there. So
Okay. So what is the
I
answer
think
you
man
got
is
for
the
today? What's the
मन
answer you
मन
got for
को
today?
हम कंट्रोल कर ले तो that is our best friend. If मन is not controllable, then this is our biggest enemy.
Okay, good. My mind is Premchandji also said that. Premchandji he said mind and ego, and Meenakshi is also agreeing to the mind. Good answer. We all think it is, but today I got a flash that there is something beyond just the mind and ego, and that's why the question today is: all the greatest enemies that can become our best friends. What is that? Ruth, Tanu, and Krishna. Thank you, Meenakshi. Ruth, Tanu, and Krishna.
Shivam Guruji,
Yes.
Guruji, for me, my desire and my greed is the biggest enemy.
How that can become your best friend?
No, I keep on holding sip, but at times when I slip into these two only.
And these two are greed and
Desire.
what do you desire in greed other than sip? You desire jewelry or you desire clothes or what do you desire?
No, Guruji, like in Ganesha festival, I went, all ladies were wearing very beautiful, beautiful saris. Then I also got in my mind that next Ganesh Chaturthi, I'll also buy a beautiful sari. So when I slip into desire.
Good. So what your example you're giving is very good, but you have not today. You must learn before the end of the call. You must learn how to convert these enemies into your best friends. So that is what we will
Yes,
learn
Guruji.
today. Today we will learn today before end of the day. Krishna, Krishna. Yes.
Yes, sir, Shivoham. So, when you say about enemies, definitely we have our internal enemies and the people who are outside. But your first teaching is when you see sip and all, then where is the question of having an enemy? It's all Bhagwan. आपने बोला शैतान में भी भगवान को देखना, good people
Correct.
में भी भगवान को देखना, one. So there is no enemies. And then मुझे भी ये मन में आया काम क्रोध मोह लोभ अहंकार and all these things are your enemies. How do you convert? अभी हम लोग कैसे convert करते हैं? Desire to know the truth instead of gold and money, or desire for pleasure to desire for eternal bliss. Then anger when we slip. Then attachment is being in yoga instead of attached to boga. And fear, I really have fear of making new karma when I slip. And ego, from our ego to the enlightened ego. And just now you asked about jealous, राजेश जी. So मुझे हमेशा एक line of the भजन मुझे याद आता है कि भगवान says I am your jealous lover. मतलब मन में सिर्फ भगवान को रखना, फिर कहाँ jealousy आएंगे. And everything you can convert into, yoga if you really want to get rid of your enemies. But the thing is, we don't want to get rid of our enemies.
Why? Why we don't want to get rid of our enemies? Of course we want to get. We are unable to get rid. We are weak. We are not strong. But today, please again repeat to me what are these enemies we are talking about? Would you list them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Desire, kama, krodh. Kam is desire, krodh, attachment, fear, and ego. And
How
also,
can you
sir,
convert them? How can you convert them into your best friends?
yeah, desire for pleasure to desire for eternal bliss. So it
And
became my
growth?
friend. Desire became my friend.
And growth?
Then
And growth?
anger, krodh, Anger, when I slip from sip, anger, I'm not angry because somebody told me something. I'm angry with myself when I'm slipping. When I become an RDX, I'm very angry with myself, not because of others' RDX.
This is a very highly spiritual attitude to give this answer. A highly spiritual attitude. Very
Anger
good.
I get, sir, but I immediately come back in consciousness. Anger I get. And attachment is definitely now our priority is this. So attachment towards this. Even coming to this call is our attachment in a better way. Otherwise, it was attachment to some other worldly boga. And sir, I was also reading Rabia's story. Rabia had cut that line from Quran. Enemy ko forgive karna. She said, when I don't have an enemy, and she was a blasphemy hota hai when you cut a line in Quran. But she said, this line doesn't apply to me. So these are inspiring lines. We are just coming to that. And ego to enlighten me. But it is
Okay, good.
possible.
Okay, good, Krishna. Krishna is going in Rajesh's direction. So we will look at new views. Bliko, Raji, Krishan, and Sophia. Bliko, Raji, Krishan, and Sophia. Then Rajesh and Premchandji line number second round.
Shivoham, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Continue.
Okay. So, for any enemy, you need Dvaita. If you believe in Dvaita, you will find enemy everywhere, including your inside and outside. Means your mind and ego, and the outside enemy like terrorist or this and that. But when you see Dvaita and see everything as a manifestation of the same divinity, you will not find any enemy.
Okay.
So we have to get that realization that everything is sick. Then there is
So-
all enemy converted into your best friend, because everything is sick. There is no Dvaita.
So which are the enemies? Which are the enemies that you're talking about?
Dvaita. In Dvaita, the philosophy, when you believe in Dvaita, everything is true. I am separate, you are separate. This is mine, that is yours. Then the enemy will sprout in any form. And it
Good.
will hurt you, or it will, give you all type of emotional, ups and down. But when you believe in Advaita, everything is sip. Then where is the question of enemy? Enemy question is also dissolved.
So how do you convert this
You
enemy
don't have to convert.
to your best friend? How?
You don't have to convert. You have to convert yourself from inside. When you convert, when you believe in Advaita, when you believe everything is sip, there is no question of enemy or conversion.
Okay, good, Bliko. Bliko has given us a new perspective. Thank you, Raji. Raji, Krishan, Sophia, Parvani, Rekha Parvani.
Shivoham Guruji. Other
Namaskar.
than mind, I thought that this negative thoughts and positive thoughts, we have to cut down our by controlling these negative thoughts, and then we have to bring positive thoughts will be our best friends, and negative thoughts will be our enemies. So we have to cut those thoughts, and that is
So
what
basically, you're
other
saying
than mind.
thoughts. You're saying
Yes.
basically thoughts can become our enemy, and thought we can change from enemy, from thoughts
Mhm.
from negative. We can change that thought and make it a positive thought. But how? How can you change thought from negative to positive?
No, but what our thoughts are coming, we have to watch the thoughts. Then bundle of thoughts again, it becomes mind. So we have to have good thoughts,
So
positive
which is
thoughts for
so who's the
everything.
enemy? Who's the enemy you're going to change?
Negative thoughts,
Mind.
negative thoughts, like
Negative.
mind.
Okay.
Correct.
And
Correct.
how can negative
Positive
thought be?
thoughts,
Okay.
positive thoughts
So you
by
have to,
being in silence
got it.
and this.
So Raji is giving you a good new perspective. What is Raji saying? Raji is saying, I must take my negative thoughts and transform the thoughts and convert that enemy to a best friend. So the thought moves from nep to pep. Correct, Raji. Thank you. Good analogy. Appreciate your analogy. Dr. Krishan. Kalam. Dr. Krishan Single Kalam. Hey. Sometimes when people videos not that we get scared to call their name. Okay. Sophia and Rekha Parvani.
Hello, sir. I bow down to air and all say
Yes. Yes.
namaste. So I see that in all
all like family, everybody. Like I forgive all, and I means ask forgiveness. And if we are all one, now I love all. So there are no enemies for me, and there are as I feel I see only positive in everybody, and I see everybody is one soul. We are coming from one soul, and we are same. So I love all, and I'm in consciousness and see only positive in all. So there are no enemies for me. I love everybody now. I see only positive things in all.
So, no, but we're not getting to what we are talking about. Which are the greatest enemies that can become our best friends? ऐसे कोई enemy
People
है जो
like
enemy?
हाँ पहले जो we didn't like somebody or like that, but now I see only positive in everybody, each and
Okay,
every.
good, good. So what Sophia is giving a new perspective. Sophia is saying, I used to see so many people as my enemies. Now I have turned my paradigm and I don't see enemies. I see
I see
only.
only positive. Huh, in
So
every.
that's a good perspective. That is from Sophia, and after Sophia, we have got now
Thank you,
Rekha
sir.
Parwani. Rekha Parwani. Yes, Rekha.
Shibuhamer,
Yes, Rekha.
for me, my major enemy is my attachments. But now I make they are my friends because I believe nobody's mine. I am not anybody's. And
Okay.
another thing is the fear of future which I used to have. Now I know neti neti tattvamasi when I am the soul. So there is no future and no past, nothing.
Okay. So
So
therefore,
these are
what is
the
therefore what are the enemies that you're going to make into your friends? Once again.
once again is the attachments
Okay.
which are going to become my friends
Okay.
by
How is attachment going to be
by,
your friend?
by overcoming that nobody's mine and I'm not anybody's, so I don't have any attachments.
Okay.
And the second one is the fear of the future, which now I realize niti niti tattvamasi. When I'm atma, there is no fear at all. There's no future, no tomorrow. It's the now. So these are the two
Okay.
fears.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good. So
Thank
today
you.
is a short call. We have another 10-15 minutes more before we end the call. So I'd like to give you this answer and I want you to reflect. But we have few more people in the first round. Premchand, the second round. Rajendra Pandit. Rajendra Pandit, Ru Mataji. And Krishan and Dr. Krishan nahi the call pe. If you are there, Dr. Krishan, we saw you, we gave you a chance, but you are not available. Rajendra.
Shivam sir,
Yes.
Shivam sir. Sir, as an enlightened person, one has neither external enemies nor internal enemies.
Okay.
External enemies because of the thing. If he realizes that if he follows the path of IS and realizes the God in everyone, so there is no talk. He is everywhere. He is only the present. He is the same soul everywhere. So there is no talk of enemy or anything else. Internal enemies are because of our mind. काम को लोभ मोह अहंकार तो mind game ही सारी है attachment वगैरह. When you are realized as a जीवन मुक्ता, so then you won't be controlled by the mind. So there will be no enemy like the काम को. They will be all transcended.
So
They will
therefore,
become,
who's the enemy?
enemies are these, but if you are realized soul, then they don't become your enemies. The काम को लोभ मोह अहंकार, and even people also.
People also. So you're
People
giving
also, if you are not
everything.
enlightened, if you are not enlightened, then there are a lot of enemies around you. Lot of enemies.
Okay, good. Rumataji and Dr. Krishan. Dr. Krishan after Rumataji if you're available. Dr. Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji Shivoham.
Yes, Namaskar.
Guruji, when I don't live as a soul, then that thing is my enemy, greatest enemy.
Guruji, I also don't have any physical enemies in my life. I never had, I don't have. Now to I see sip and all. And my divine always bows down to your divine. But Guruji, this sometimes that desire comes, not always,
अभी
sometimes.
आपका turn
And
खत्म हो गया.
angry also, I don't get angry.
आप रू माताजी का चुरा लिया आपने turn बात करने का. आपका turn हो गया ना? You told you slip into desire and होगा. हाँ, रूमाता जी.
बस जब सोल की तरह सोल समझ के नहीं रहते तब एनिमी हो जाते हैं.
तो enemy
बस.
कौन है? रूमाता जी, who's the enemy?
Body.
Who's the enemy? Body.
When I don't live as a soul, this means I am affected by my body. So
Very
that
good
is the
answer.
greatest enemy.
Very good answer. Very good answer. Body is the enemy. Rumata ji, first person giving answer. Body is enemy. And how body can become your friend?
When I am when I am living as soul,
Okay,
consciousness.
Good. Very good. Very good answer. I like the answer, but only I wish Rumata ji explained it little better. ठीक है. Is Dr. Krishnan है? चले गए Dr. Krishnan. नहीं, Dr. Krishnan, I think. Bala.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
First of all, तो thank you Guruji because I can recognize my mind stage and conscious stage now.
हाँ.
कल मैंने आपसे बात किया, then I started कि अरे मैं mind state में हूँ, चलो, no, I should not remain in that, चलो conscious में. I started what we say, giving instruction to my mind, Guruji.
Very good, very good.
And first of all, तो thank you for it. And the second stage, secondly, your answer is if there are no expectations from anybody, तो फिर and if there are no expectations, then you start seeing sip in all.
Yeah.
बिकॉज कुछ रहता ही नहीं है. जब हम डूअर बन के सबके पास देखते हैं, विश करते हैं, तो ये सब काम, क्रोध, लोभ, ये सब कुछ जगता है. पर अगर कुछ भी नहीं है, एक्सपेक्टेशन ही नहीं है, then there is no what we say question of all these things, Guruji.
So tell me, which are the enemies of our life which we can change to friends?
गुरुजी, जब हम दृष्टा साक्षी में रहते तो एनिमीज बनता ही नहीं है गुरुजी. we are just omnipresent, we are not seeing anything, Guruji.
Okay, got you. Dr. Krishan, see, Dr. Krishan has come back on the call. Otherwise, Bliss. Ashok Nichani before Bliss. Ashok Nichani and Bliss and Dr. Krishan. Nichani. Ashok Nichani is not on video. Bliss. First.
Hi.
Yes, please. Yes,
Hi,
please.
Ram, everyone. I think the worst enemy we can have is body, mind, and ego.
Oh, very good. Very good.
So, when we understand we are not body, mind, and ego, so they become not best friend because they are living with us and accompany us, but we know consciousness we are not them.
But how can mind and ego be our enemy when they don't exist?
Because when we are in mind or in consciousness, they become
but mind and ego don't exist. It is ignorance. They don't exist. Those enemies don't exist.
It's in my ignorance and mind and ego and everything. When I'm not in consciousness, it's become my enemy.
Okay. Okay, good. Bliss, good answer. Thank you, Bliss. Ashok Nichani. And if Krishan is in the call, Ashok Nichani. Ashok, are you there? Dr. Krishan, give Dr. Krishan. Where is Ashok? Why today people are disappearing? Okay, Ashok, Dr. Krishan, बताइए.
Shivam Guruji, according to me, the biggest enemy is our identity. We forget ourselves that we are soul, and we make ourselves as a human being, as a manager, as a male, as a successful businessman, or any identity which we got, which give us the desire, which give us the mind in our body, which it doesn't exist. According to me, fake identity.
So how does your identity, which is your enemy, become your best friend? Tell me that.
Because everything I relate with my identity. I doing bhoga because I want to.
I agree. I agree. I agree. How can that become your best friend?
Because as a when I'm in mind stage, I think that I have to earn respect. I have to earn money, and which is connected to my identity that I want to become a successful manager.
सर वो बात मैंने मान लिया. अभी इसको बेस्ट फ्रेंड कैसे बनाएंगे?
To realize that I'm not this mind, body, and ego.
तो वो थोड़ी बेस्ट
And
फ्रेंड बनेंगे. वो तो तब जब वो भी अभी तक भी दुश्मन ही रहेंगे ना.
for that we have to realize that I'm not this mind, body, and ego. I'm a soul, a spiritual.
फिर उसके बाद माइंड और ईगो मान जाएंगे.
No, that's needed realization. That is a complete journey.
रियलाइजेशन के बाद वो रहेंगे. नो रियलाइजेशन के बाद वो रहेंगे ही नहीं ना. वो
That's
गायब
why
हो
I
जाएंगे
said
ना.
yes. That if you kill your identity, if you find that you are a Sachit Anand, then everything will dissolve automatically. You do not have. You realize that you are not mind. So there is no ego. There is no more growth, and you are out of this fake identity.
Okay, well, we'll check with let's check with Vivek. Vivek, yes, Vivek.
हेलो शिवा मेरे जी.
यस विवेक बताइए. मैं कई महीने के बाद आपका सुनाई दे रहा हूँ मैं. बोलिए.
हाँ ए जी, हमारा सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन हमारा शरीर है और सबसे बड़ा दोस्त भी हमारा शरीर ही
अरे
है.
वाह, आप रू माता जी के साथ बोल रहे हैं. रू माता जी ऐसे ये आंसर दिया. बताइए कि एक्सप्लेन कीजिए.
उनके जवाब से ही मुझे समझ आया ये जवाब हो सकता है. हम अपने शरीर का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं भोग करने के लिए या योग करने के लिए, या तो हम भोग में पड़ के अपने शरीर का नाश कर लें और फिर दोबारा इस जन्म मरण के चक्कर में लगे रहें, या फिर हम भगवान से जुड़ने में इसको लगाएं.
गुड आंसर.
हमारा
शरीर देखो, माइंड एंड ईगो द रॉन्ग आंसर, बिकॉज माइंड एंड ईगो है ही नहीं, और माइंड एंड ईगो कभी हमारे दोस्त नहीं बन सकते हैं. दे कैनॉट, माइंड एंड ईगो कैनॉट. बट शरीर थोड़ा बहुत मैं मानता हूँ कि कुछ हो सकता है, लेकिन दाल में कुछ काला है. देखेंगे हमारे ये सेठ जी क्या बोलते हैं, हमारे प्रेमचंद सेठ जी और शायर. और कुछ विवेक.
हाँ, एक जवाब जो मेरे मन में भी खुद से आया है वो है हमारी बुद्धि. हम अपनी बुद्धि को भगवान में लगाते हैं या संसार की चीजों में लगाते हैं. बुद्धि भी हमारी दोस्त और दुश्मन बन सकती है.
हाँ, तो क्या करते हैं वो संसार में? क्या बोला आपने?
हम अपनी बुद्धि को किस जगह लगाते हैं? हम संसार में लगाते हैं, भोग की चीजों में लगाते हैं, या भगवान को?
लेकिन एक मिनट, लेकिन बुद्धि तो दुश्मन नहीं है ना. यू डोंट कंफ्यूज. बुद्धि हमेशा दोस्त है, बुद्धि कभी भी दुश्मन नहीं है. So don't bring that in the picture. Thank you, Vivek. Quickly, we have to close now. Premchand ji, Shair, and Rutano. Then I will give the answer. I have to give an answer.
Gurudev, my answer is that we should start living on necessities. All enemies will automatically eliminate. All eliminate. There will be no enemy at all when we use we live on necessity.
Correct. When there is no passion, when there is no obsession. But today, Premchand ji, I am going to give you a new realization. Today, I am going to give you all a completely new realization in next 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. Shair and Rutano, I am going to give you all a new realization. And today, you will go and you will bang your head like this. Today, you will bang your head. You will say, "Kya ho gaya? ये क्या हो गया आज?" Come on, Shair.
Quickly बता देता हूँ. I heard a story where a person goes and asks him why I am not able to realize myself, which is my biggest enemy. So he says, उसको एक coin देता है हाथ में, बोला take this coin and find a person without head. He is the biggest enemy. So this person is searching everywhere for that person without the head, and by mistake he sees down, and then when he sees down, he sees someone who is without the head, and he takes the coin. Only.
Really, very good. Good answer. Very good. You are falling behind now, Vivek and Rumataji. Last, Rutanu, bataiye fatabat. I want to give the answer now. Rutanu.
Yes, Guruji, as I was telling that I don't have any enemy, nor I had before, nor I have now. Now,
That's
though
not
I
the
see
answer.
only Sip in everybody.
No, no,
No,
you
but
are.
one more thing. I told you greed and desire. One fear is also one thing.
No, okay. Pass, bypass. Let me give you today. There are the 5 biggest enemies of our life which can become our best friends. The 5 biggest enemies which can become our best friends are our eyes, our nose, our ears, our tongue, and our skin. The 5 biggest enemies are the Panchindriya. These 5 enemies take us into samsara. And if these 5 enemies are tamed and turned and reversed, they can become our best friends. So today the new learning for me, and I'm sharing this new learning with you, which are the 5 enemies which can become our best friends. The eyes. You know what I told, what I used to tell God, I used to tell God many years back a song. तूने नजर जो दी वो है कमाल की, नजर तो लगती है कभी हसीनों की, अगर नजर ये पड़ गया किसी तरह, ये चीज तो होती हासिल है फिर अपनी, इसीलिए नजर झुकी, न देखूं तो न दिल लगी, बस देखता तुझे रहूं, हासिल हो फिर इच्छा मेरी, पुकारता चला हूं मैं, घड़ी घड़ी प्रभु ही, बस एक चाह है प्रभु की, बस एक निगाह है प्रभु की. So this is what my eyes were my biggest enemies. Why my eyes were my biggest enemies? Because my eyes were shaitan. My eyes, they were biggest shaitan. If my eyes fell on something, means I must have it. Now my eyes are झुकी हुई, झुकी झुकी है नजर, हाँ, झुकी नजर. You have to have your eyes have to be down. Your ears should hear only Prabhu, Prabhu, Prabhu. Your nose should not smell the fragrances of the material world. Your tongue should taste the name of Lord. Every time you taste something, think of God. And the skin, every time you touch something, you must be touching the divine. Every time I touch, I should touch the divine. I should touch the divine. I should touch the divine. Therefore, what are the 5 enemies I'm telling you today? The 5 enemies are the 5 sense organs, Panch Indriya. And these Panch Indriya can be turned from our enemies. That's why Rumata ji said the right thing. But she said body. But she did not say Panch Indriya. And Vivek also said body. And then Shair also said body. But Shair cut off the head. So Shair का आंसर में सर नहीं था. लेकिन eyes, nose, ears, and tongue, all 4 are in the head. So, my dear friends, I don't know whether you want to give a comment. I have to leave for the flight in 5 minutes. Exactly, I have 5 minutes to close comfortably. If you don't let me go in 5 minutes, then I will miss the plane. But I have 5 minutes to close the session. Anybody wants to understand what I told? You want to comment or you want to question? The 5 enemies which should become our best friend. Yes, quick comment. Bala, Rumataji, Rekha, Bliko, Meenakshi. Quick comment. Bala.
गुरुजी थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करो ना गुरुजी.
अरे क्या एक्सप्लेन करना है? अभी मैंने बोला हमारे 5 इंद्रियां हैं. 5 इंद्रियां समझते हैं आप?
हाँ, आई गॉट इट बट वो ये थोड़ा सा खुलकर बताना. ईयर्स ओनली प्रभु का नाम स्मरण करना है. सुन
आप पूरे दिन गॉसिप सुनती है, पूरे दिन गॉसिप सुनेगी तो क्या होगा तुम्हारी जिंदगी को? तुम्हारी जिंदगी ना कीप ऑन. हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो, क्या बोली? हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो, हाँ बोलो. गॉसिप अंदर लो, गॉसिप अंदर लेती रहेगी तो क्या होगा तुम्हारी जिंदगी को?
माइंड स्टेट में आ जाऊंगी.
नहीं तो दुश्मन हो गया तुम्हारा कान, दुश्मन हो गया तुम्हारा गॉसिप सुनते सुनते.
बिल्कुल.
उसी कान को प्रभु के नाम के सुनो.
बराबर है.
Over. Next, after Bala, Ru family. Ru family. Bolo. रू फैमिली को अनम्यूट करो दोनों को.
Guruji, you have said rightly. In Punjabis, people will stand and talk for half an hour, and in the end they will say, "Sannu ki." मतलब we are not concerned. सब बातें करा के, then they will say "Sannu ki." So you have said very rightly that we have to tame our five senses.
पांच sense ये
And
पांच
happy and safe journey.
थैंक यू. ये
Happy
जो
and
कृष्ण
safe journey, Guruji.
ओके नमस्कार. ये कृष्ण कहते हैं भगवत गीता में ये पांच जो इंद्रियां हैं ये पांच घोड़े हैं हमारे. ये पांच घोड़े को हमारे को इसको लगाम से रोकना है. ओके क्विकली रू फैमिली हो गया. रेखा पारवानी, ब्लिको, मीनाक्षी. आई हैव 3 more minutes. रेखा पारवानी, ब्लिको and Meenakshi.
Shivomer,
Yes.
very well said, but how come none of us had this answer?
No, you don't have the answer because you're not in consciousness.
Yes, repeatedly listening to this, none of us could get it.
How many times I have told you about Tune Nazar Jo Di Ho? How many times you heard me singing this song? If
That's
our
what it
eyes, if our eyes fall upon the wrong desire, we are finished. We are finished.
Yes.
So we should see sip in all, love sip in all, serve sip in all.
Yes, sir.
Our lip must have sip. Our grip must have sip. We must not slip. We
Yes,
must
sir.
go on that trip on the ship called sip.
Sip.
Bliko.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bliko.
या इंद्रिया पांच घोड़े हैं बराबर है, लेकिन पांच घोड़े तो मिरर जैसे हैं ना. that they are what is they are not tinted. The tint is mind is tinting all this color, right? Because
My
eyes
dear,
will not become
my dear.
seeing red things.
My dear, beautiful. You have given the best question in the whole session. But mind hai kahan?
नहीं है, लेकिन वो these are the five what do you call
My dear,
inputs.
my dear, when you get your five indriya connected to your consciousness, there is no mind.
Correct. You're right.
If
Yeah,
your
perfect.
five indriya, this is the five enemies that are connected to the mind will kill you.
Kill you. Yeah.
And the five enemies connected to the consciousness will beda par ho jayega.
Bar. Lift you. Yeah.
Agreed? The mind,
Agree.
the five senses, if they are strong, if they are connected, if they are controlled by consciousness, there is no mind. Bliko, there is no mind in the picture.
Yeah. It will get eliminated.
Thank you. Meenakshi. Last question, Meenakshi. And then we will be seeing you tomorrow at 8. Meenakshi, last question.
Hi sir. Sir, I also had same point कि इन सबको डायरेक्ट तो माइंड ही करता है ना, बट आपने कहा कि माइंड है ही नहीं, बट थॉट्स तो है. थॉट्स ही डायरेक्ट कर रहे हैं इन सब चीजों को, पांचों इंद्रियों को.
1 minute. Thought is not a problem. If you have a good reflection with the eye, suppose your eyes are looking at God and have a beautiful thought of God, what's the problem? If your nose is smelling agarbatti and you're saying Shivoham, 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 but you are going for some, instead of seeing Prabhu with the eyes, you're going for some masala movie. And that masala movie means 2 hours, masala. Then what will be in your head?
Got it. Got it.
So we have to connect our, even if we are watching something, when I'm in Switzerland, when I'm watching, all the time I'm watching with a spiritual perspective. Today I took 2 status. Both the status you will see tomorrow day after in WhatsApp. I take it with a spiritual perspective. So my dear friends, today is a very important session. We have 5 sense organs in our body. These 5 sense organs can become our worst enemies or our best friends. It is for us to use the 5 indriya, the 5 indriyas, the 5 sense perceptions, the sense organs, use them effectively. I hope to take a flight so that I can be with you tomorrow in India. With folded hands, I bow down to you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.